Hey guys, welcome to another Endgame Study. The question for this one is not just a move, but it actually is, can white win? So we have to figure out whether white can win this position. We have a nice pawn on g6. It's very conveniently located. What are we supposed to do here? Let's think. Can white win? As always, pause the video, and try to solve it on your own first. So if g7, the obvious move, he can go rook check and rook e8. Oh no, rook check, we can go rook e3, and then after rook takes, king takes, knight e7, that's a draw. So what do we do then to stop that mess? Rook a3, rook takes, g7, knight e7. We don't win, obviously. How do we stop all of these problems that we have? I do not know. If we make a queen on b8, does that help us in any way? Not that I can see. So right now, I'm just failing to find even a chance to win. So as soon as I find that that move that gives us a chance, I have a feeling we're gonna be solving the position. I just gotta find that move. What could it be? Well, g7 just doesn't seem to work. I still don't see any move that helps us at all, which is unfortunate. Rook b8 doesn't seem to help us very much. Rook b8, rook e5, check. King moves, and the rook goes somewhere, and it's like, whatever. What have you accomplished, Greg? Nothing, basically. If king f2, it just doesn't seem, it's ridiculous looking. So what am I missing? I'm missing something very obvious, obviously, because there should at least be something close where I can at least pretend that maybe I can win. But right here, I'm not seeing anything even interesting. I see no interesting moves. Rook d8. If knight takes, it doesn't do anything. Alright, time to look at the candidate moves. If rook a3, rook takes rook, g7, knight e7, I don't see a possible way to win. If rook b3, rook e5, followed by even rook e6, I don't see any hope. If rook c3, just king takes pawn, followed by rook a8. Rook e3, I see nothing. Rook e3, I think same story. It's interesting though, you know, rook e3. I mean, maybe. Here's the thing after rook e3. If king takes pawn, g7. I'm sorry, not g7. Rook e8. Our pawn's 2 squares away from queening, but it's like, oh no, he can go knight d4 check. And that should be enough to draw. Was it rook d7? And then he goes rook e8, e5 to e8. Maybe the move's like king move or something. King f3 or something, or king f2. Oh, that looks ridiculous. King f2. Rook f5 to f6. Seems to save his day. Crazy, man. I don't see the possibilities here. If b8 equals queen, king takes, rook to e3 again. It doesn't do anything. Man, having some trouble here. So g7, rook check, king somewhere, rook e8. Oh, I just realized we have then b8 and rook f3 or something. Or just rook f3. It's, I guess g7 is actually the most interesting move, perhaps. I don't know, man. It's hard puzzle. He can even go knight e7, but let's say he does this. I'm looking at like king somewhere. This puzzle's so much harder all of a sudden. And then like rook here, but rook g8. So maybe we have to go king to b8 somewhere. And pawn to b8, and then after king takes g7. And if knight e7, we do have some moves like rook e3 there. And if rook e5, we can go king, I don't know, somewhere. King f1, rook e8, rook f3. I'm just gonna guess b8's the move. I gotta get a move on here. So that was the right first move. By process of elimination, I kind of figured that out. And now, what did I think? G7? I don't see what else to do, really. I'll try G7 here. That was correct. Rook E5. And then I wanted to go... See, the key here is to find the correct king move. That's just the one part I was a little too lazy to think about. Is it king F2? Is it king F1? Let's take a look. If king F2, rook to E8, rook to F3, knight to E7, rook to F8, rook to C8. Don't see how we're going to win that position. If king to... Oh, we want to go to H3 to H8, perhaps. Let's say king F2, rook E8, rook H3, knight E7, rook H8, rook C8. Actually, no. As soon as he goes knight... Alright. King F2, rook E8, rook H3, knight E7. We want to go rook E3 at that point. And that should win. We can't have the king on the D file. The question is, do we put it on F2 or F1? That, I believe, is the key question that we're facing today. If king F2, rook E8, rook... I don't know if F3 or H3 or what. Let's say rook F3. Knight E7, rook E3. Ugh. That looks winning. That particular position looks winning. But there has to be a difference between F2 and F1, because it's an endgame study. So I just gotta figure out what the difference is. Well, there's another move here, actually, also, which is knight E7 next move. And then we have to go rook D8 and rook E8. So maybe that's where the difference will lie. So let's say king F2, knight E7, rook D8 check, king C7, rook E8. Then does black have a move? I see an idea. Okay, let's break that down one more time. So let's say king F1, okay? Knight E7. Rook check. In this case, so if king B7, we go rook check and we take the knight. If king A7, same thing. If king C7, we go rook E8. And now we have a cool idea, which is after rook to F5, we can move the king, and after knight g8, rook takes, rook f7, rook a8, and we have the skewer trick. The only thing is I can't figure out where the king goes, like f2 or f1. I'm just going to guess one of the squares, hope it's right. Oh, I was wrong. So somehow f2 doesn't work. I didn't want to spend all day, because, you know, we're doing a puzzle here, but king f1 is the answer. I mean, I know the rest of the moves, so... Alright, this puzzle is very hard. King f1 is right. And then after rook e8, rook f3, it goes rook c8. And it doesn't even want to go rook... Oh, now I guess... Oh my god, so brutal. It doesn't even want to go rook f8 now. Because I guess knight e7, and there's no way to win. But how can we win otherwise? Is it Zugzwang? Oh, it's Zugzwang. After rook f7. That's insane, man. And after g4... we need to be able to go... See, I can't figure out the difference between f2 and f1 still. g4 will go like here. And black has no moves that don't lose in this position. So it's rook f7, g4, I think king g1. Well, it's not king g1. I'm just going to look at the answer. Oh no, it is king g1. Okay. Okay, but king f2 didn't work. That's the only one that didn't matter. That did matter. Rook e8. What's the reason? Rook c8, rook f7, knight e5. Oh, and after rook f8, he has knight g4 to h6. What the hell, man? What kind of genius do you think I am? Alright, I got this one wrong. Beautiful puzzle that white is winning here. It's like unbelievable. It's just like pretty shocking. And after, we must go here to stop that knight check. Rook f3. And if knight e7, rook e3. And again, if in this position, knight e7, rook d8. Oh no, it says rook d8 is not good. It says rook d7 wins. Because if rook d8, rook e8, king d7, rook takes, king takes, and this is a theoretical draw. Dude, that puzzle's impossible. I hate you, Mattison. Mattison's the guy who made it. But it's kind of amazing, despite being impossible. I like when they're not like quite as hard, because then you don't have to spend all day on them. But this is a tough one for sure. If anyone got this from beginning to end, you're a big genius. Chess. See you guys next day. I was gonna say next week, but I meant tomorrow. All right, bye bye.